When then somebody ever come and say he beat hoes up, he do. He'll beat one of y'all hoes up. I mean, for talking shit about me. I ain't saying that he beat me up. You think I'm gonna be with a man that be beating me up?
Cassie is suing Diddy for $30 million, accusing him of rape, repeated physical abuse. The lawsuit alleges that throughout the span of their relationship, Cassie was abused and controlled, that Diddy used to ply her with drugs, repeatedly beat her to a savage degree, and force her to have sex with male prostitutes as he watched and...
Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we've got some jaw-dropping news that's shaking the entertainment world. Young Miami just dropped a bombshell backing Cassie and shining a spotlight on some serious accusations against Diddy. Looks like the heat is turning up and there might be some stormy clouds gathering over Diddy's horizon. Let's dive into this spicy scoop that might just have Diddy facing some serious trouble. First things first, let's talk about Cassie's $30 million lawsuit against Diddy. She's accusing him of some serious allegations, and it's not just your run-of-the-mill drama. We're talking about repeated physical abuse, control, and even rape. The court documents come with a trigger warning indicating the intensity of the situation. Cassie isn't holding back, folks. She's laying it all out there, exposing the dark side of her 11-year relationship with Diddy. But it doesn't end there. Enter Young Miami, Diddy's current flame, who's reportedly throwing her support behind Cassie. Young Miami is spilling the beans on Diddy, putting hands on her too. It's a double whammy for Diddy, and it looks like these women are on a mission to take him down once and for all. Now, let's rewind a bit. The beginning of Diddy and Cassie's relationship seemed all rainbows and butterflies, but oh boy, did it take a turn for the worse. Cassie spills the details, revealing the first 3.5 years were all right, but then things got really nasty. Diddy's behavior turned mean, belittling, emotionally tormenting, and yes, physically abusive. Cassie's not holding back, and it's clear she's had enough. Now, why does this matter? Well, the power dynamics in Diddy and Cassie's relationship have always raised eyebrows. Cassie was just 19 when they started dating, while Diddy was 37. Add to that, she was signed to his record label Bad Boy Records. Talk about a power imbalance. Insiders spill the tea that Cassie felt trapped, forced into a relationship with the threat of her career being ruined if she resisted. Not exactly a love story, huh? According to the lawsuit, Diddy's violence wasn't a one-time thing. It was a decade-long nightmare for Cassie. Allegations include physical assaults, emotional torture, and even horrifying acts with other men while Diddy recorded it all. The details are disturbing, and it's no wonder the court documents have that trigger warning. But hold on, this isn't the only storm Diddy is weathering. The Tupac murder investigation is still looming over him. With all these scandals piling up, it looks like Diddy's empire might be crumbling. His alleged actions are painting a dark picture, and the Hash Me Too movement is knocking on his door. But here's the kicker. These beatings weren't hidden away in some secret room. Nope, they were witnessed by Mr. Calm's staff and employees of Bad Boy Entertainment. It's like a twisted episode of reality TV, but sadly, this is real life. Despite being aware of their boss's frightening behavior, no one dared to speak up. Fear, power, and control, folks. That's the toxic mix that seems to have allowed Diddy's alleged abuse to go unchecked, and the plot thickens. Cassie reveals that Diddy was relentless in pursuing her, even when she was in a relationship at the time. Hold on, it gets messier. Diddy was also with Kim Porter back then. Talk about a love triangle gone horribly wrong. Cassie claims Diddy scared off her then boyfriend and essentially coerced her into a relationship against her will. But the horror doesn't stop there. Cassie alleges that Diddy left her with injuries on her face and body, only to later shower her with gifts and take her to a hotel for recovery. It's a sick cycle of abuse, manipulation, and gifts that only perpetuated the cycle of violence. When she tried to break free, he'd set people against her, warning her that her career would be ruined if she didn't come back. The control was so intense that he even had access to her medical records when she didn't. And let's talk about how Diddy allegedly tricked Cassie into using drugs. Manipulation at its finest. Despite her discomfort, he reportedly pushed her into it, showcasing a disturbing level of control over her choices. The lawsuit also sheds light on Diddy's own struggles with addiction, claiming that when his supply ran out, he forced Cassie to procure pain pills for him. As if that weren't enough, he compelled her to move out of her LA apartment into one he rented for her, conveniently close to his house. Oh, and there's a Manhattan house in the mix too, all part of his grand plan to tighten the reins on her life. The lawsuit paints a harrowing picture of a woman trapped in a web of abuse, manipulation, and control. And here's the kicker. Young Miami, Diddy's current flame, is reportedly backing Cassie. It's a united front against Diddy, and it looks like these women are ready to expose him once and for all. So, Young Miami has come forward, shining a light on a dark side of Diddy that we never knew existed. We're talking about a lawsuit filled with shocking accusations, including physical abuse, manipulation, and even attempts to harm others. It's a wild ride, so let's break it down in a way that's easy to grasp. Imagine this. Miss Ventura, also known as Young Miami, reveals in the lawsuit that she endured physical abuse from Diddy, who seemed to have a penchant for violence. Picture this scene. They're leaving a party with Jay-Z, and Diddy unleashes a brutal assault on Young Miami in an Escalade, kicking and hitting her. The ordeal doesn't end there. He forces her out on Fifth Avenue in New York City. Talk about a nightmare, but that's not all. Young Miami opens up about a chilling incident when she was just trying to advance her career. A casual conversation with a music manager turns into a violent encounter because Diddy couldn't control his anger. He beats her, stomps on her face, and forces her into a corner of the vehicle. It's truly harrowing. Young Miami reveals a disturbing reality. Diddy forced her into unsettling encounters he called freak-offs, or FOSS, making her hire escorts. He supplied a dangerous mix of drugs and excessive alcohol. Young Miami had to get IV fluids to recover. Diddy allegedly filmed these acts, holding the videos over her, creating a chilling level of control. Even though she deleted them, he had backups, making her feel trapped. And it doesn't end there. Young Miami claims Diddy attempted harm to others, threatening to blow up her new beau's car after their 2011 split. Kid Cudi's car exploding raises questions about the extent of these allegations. Diddy didn't spare Young Miami's friends either. When one tried to intervene during an assault, he reportedly laid hands on them. Money eventually changed hands, but the damage to relationships was done. So, Young Miami courageously exposes Diddy's dark world of control and alleged abuse, taking the music industry scandal to an unprecedented level. In addressing Diddy's audacity post-breakup, he shares a supposedly cute message, a Michael Jackson song screenshot, urging people to tell Cassie to listen to it 100 times. Talk about nerve. But amid this chaos, a silver lining emerges. Others speak out about Diddy's shady dealings. Jaguar writes spilled tea about Diddy's involvement in sketchy activities, particularly with those linked to Uptown Records. The list of deaths under suspicious circumstances is unsettling, casting a dark cloud over Uptown heavy heart attack, Andre Harrell's heart attack, and Kim Porter's death initially ruled a homicide. Something just doesn't add up. What's interesting? They were all working on tell-all books or documentaries before their untimely deaths. Coincidence? Jaguar doesn't think so, but wait, there's more. Gina Hunn, Diddy's longtime side piece, has also spoken out about Diddy putting his hands on her. The first 3 months were cool, but after that, he turned into a mean-spirited dude, emotionally, mentally, and physically abusive. Now, fast forward to today. Young Miami, Diddy's current flame, is allegedly ready to back Cassie up and expose Diddy's mistreatment. Sources claim she's been in touch with Cassie, ready to testify against Diddy. Surprise, surprise, Miami might be trapped too, showered with gifts but caught in a toxic cycle just like Cassie. Diddy's lawyers, of course, deny everything, calling it blatant blackmail and baseless lies. They're saying Miss Venture, aka Young Miami, is after a payday, but hey, we're not buying it. People are expressing their disgust all over social media, saying Diddy needs to face the consequences for the alleged horrors he put Cassie through. The comments are pouring in, with folks hoping Diddy rots in prison and experiences the pain he's inflicted on others. This situation is absolutely nuts. Do you think Young Miami is really going to stand with Cassie, or is she Team Diddy until the end? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and ring that notification bell to stay tuned for more updates on this crazy story.